Now, it's hard enough to live to be 100 years old, but to get there taking no medication and never hospitalized is extraordinary. And that's just one of the amazing credits to the life of Elvin Howell. We were there to help celebrate his 100th birthday at Carillon Senior Living in Lubbock. He grew up in Snyder and went to Hardin-Simmons on a football scholarship. But when he began his teaching career in Kermit, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor and he felt a call to enlist in the Navy. After the war, he returned to teaching and retired as an elementary school principal in Tulia. At 100, he told us the secret to a long, healthy life was getting out of the house and staying active. Years later, we caught up with him again, zip-lining in Paladura Canyon at 103. Sadly, we've learned from the family that Elvin Howell died yesterday. He was about to celebrate another birthday. In 2 weeks, Elvin Howell would have been 109. Abner, he was born in 1914.
A very long life, well lived as an educator.
Exactly.
It's
Couldn't
great.
ask for more. What great